Hi everybody, welcome to the Ol'skool Reefer channel. This is Sparky Mike. I guess I got several good updates and one really good update. So a couple weeks back I did a video. I was really feeling down. The old lady, my old lady wife, I shouldn't call her that, my wife, I had come down really sick, and come to find out it was stage 4 colon cancer. So just as of last week, her blood markers apparently, I guess they test their blood as they're getting chemo. She's getting chemotherapy, and it's every other week for 6 doses over 12 weeks. And it's a bunch of medicine they give them. So come to find out, her markers started at 108. I don't know what they're basing that on, but 108 parts of cancer in her blood or something. After the first treatment, it had dropped to 92, down to 70, down to 58, or I guess it dropped to 58, down to 32, and now it's down to 15.2. And I guess you're considered cancer-free when it's down to anywhere from 0 to 3. So that is huge good news. So after 4 treatments, hopefully her cancer will be down to 0, whatever the markers are in her blood. Hi, Mo. And so huge good news. So, and during all this, she's lost 5 pounds. I've lost about 12 pounds, believe it or not. Stressing, I guess. And fish were neglected for a good month, unfortunately. I haven't changed water on these guys in a while, but a little glass change. Oh, scraping algae, I should say, off the glass. But I ended up scoring a job at a local fish store and helping them out. And as my name presents, Sparky Mike, I'm an electrician by trade, so I ended up helping them out and put in a bunch of electricity and fixed a bunch. And so I was working in a fish store for about a week, and come to find out, these clown roaches here, so they said, and so I was told, can live to be up to 70 years old, believe it or not. And this one right here is about 7, the big one, actually all 3, but of course the big one is the dominant one, and he's bigger than the discus, of course. But come to find out, I guess they can live to be 7 years old, and about triple or quadruple the largest one there. So that was an interesting little fact. And so I worked like 5 days in the store and got them their electricity back and got everybody happy, and did some bartering, of course, which is always fun to do, especially when you work in a fish store and one of your favorite hobbies is keeping fish, of course. So thought I would start with this tank tonight and some of the good news. So I'll show you some of the additions and some of the things that are coming here in the next couple days even. So on with the tour. Hurry up, Mo. So here is the rearranged 200-gallon main display upstairs. And it's starting to grow in a little bit. So. Watch out, Mo. Trying to trip me again. So, as a matter of fact, I've had these frag racks. Let's see, purchased them from a guy that went out of business. Apparently he used to do the reef stock shows. Reefing something or other. Can't even remember. Ta-da! believe it or not. And he used to do frag racks, but apparently went out of business, so I started searching around for frag racks. New ones, of course. And I even thought about having these copied and finding the magnets, and that kind of turned into a hell of an ordeal. So I found some pretty killer frag racks. And believe it or not, I haven't turned or cleaned the bottom of this tank in several months, as a matter of fact. Those gobies right there do a wonderful job of turning the sand. So don't worry, everybody, I'm still in the hobby. I'm still going to continue doing this. But we've had some pretty good luck. Had some really bad luck for about 45, 50 days, and then the luck has kind of turned, so things are coming along. So here is, of course, the replacement Wyoming white clown. One below is actually blackfin Wyoming white. The replacement there, the baby, now taking the male's role, is regular Wyoming white. And boy, you almost can't get him away from this Gonapora. Even at feeding time, he just won't come out much. But he sure loves it. And he will stand his ground with that big giant clown too, believe it or not. So, everybody's happy in this tank. Tonight, at least. Give you some perspective. I built this tank in over a stairwell, kind of to partially hide a stairwell. So down we go. There's a drawbridge, by the way. It drops down in behind the tank, so I can work on it. So, there hasn't been a whole lot of changes as far as the equipment. Still pretty much the same. Maybe, I don't know. Main pump below. UV sterilizer, of course, it'll burn up another 2. It does that about every 2 years. 57 watt job. Usual fish is a little spooked because I don't normally come down here poking the camera in the face. So anyways, I've acquired a few more critters besides the clown upstairs. And I also acquired these from the fish store I was working at. So a little barter always helps. There's also a red ruby wrasse you can just barely see right in the middle back there behind the rock. Down on the bottom, also a new addition. There it is. That tang does not like him back in there in the corner. And it's lunchtime too, so everybody's a little hungry and out and about. And I acquired a freshwater critter or 2. I acquired some more Kalui loaches. Let's see if we can get a close-up on this guy. There he is. Scored him for a couple hours of labor. Not seeing any clue loaches at the moment. They're kind of hard to spot in this sand. Anyways, that's what I did. And I also got some upgrades coming. G5 to G6 upgrades for both these two lights. See how they do before I upgrade these. But I scored those at below map prices. And as I was talking about frag racks, there's more of those printed reefing solution. And of course you can barely see the magnets down underneath, but there's a few of them that the magnets are actually bulging. And anyways, they're starting to rust out. So, time to change them out. And of course here are the other ones I ordered that I did a review on, but I'm not so happy. They probably stick to 1-inch glass as promised, but they are acrylic and they do seem to be fracturing here and there. I'm kind of wondering how long it's going to be before the inside gives up and leaks. At least you can kind of see through to tell, but I found these anyways. I did some searching. And found some pretty good ones. And so I ordered some up. And as you can see, the exterior magnets are sealed. The interior magnets are fully sealed. They're about a 3/16 by 3/4 inch. I think the outside is a 1 inch. Anyways, at reefingart.com. Thick, seems to be well made over a printed rack. The width is good enough. Worried about being real thin, but as thick as these bars are here holding it together, seems pretty stout. So I ended up getting like 4 of these, and actually they give you replacement felt on the exterior magnets. So actually 2 pieces of felt here. So you can replace the felt on the exterior magnets. Pretty neat. Pretty happy with them. I've seen a lot of frag racks, and this is the best I've seen so far. As far as a sealed magnet, of course this is the exterior, but there's the interior magnet. And of course, sealed real well inside. So hopefully it won't ever rust. Thought I'd share that bit of news about what I found as far as automatic frag racks. So anyways, and ordered 4 medium, what are they, max mediums. Support some of those large tiles I use. And they threw in a bag of oil plugs and glue even. So I got a little one and 4 bigger ones. So pretty cool deal. I'm real happy with things the way they're going, knock on wood. Hope it continues to go well for my lady and go well for us, I guess. And thank you everybody for comments and well wishes. I do appreciate that. And so has my lady. Everybody take care. Have a great night. Subscribe if you want. Thumbs up. And chat at you later. Take care.